how to use ls command in a Linux operating system. First, I will understand the syntax of ls command. Man ls and enter. Here you will be understand what is ls. ls means what are files is available and what are the directories available in a given folder or directory. So what is the syntax for it? How to use it? ls space then options then space you have to use the file. List information about the files. And the default it will be use the current directory if you are not passing the file or directory. And we have these options hyphen a. It will also display the file or directory which is having a dot hyphen block size, and we have lot of options is available. I for node to display information, and a lot of information is available. So we'll try to understand this one by one. So what I will do here, I will create a duplicate cell here. Here I will be refer this manual documentation. First ls. ls, as you know, you have to use then option then file or directory. So what I will do here, I will use ls and option means optional and then file. So if I hit enter, now it is giving here all the content which is present in a current directory if you are not passing here. And if you pass here any directory, for example, bash script, I'll copy here and paste here. You will see it is giving all the items which are available inside this directory. And you can also pass here file only instead of a name. So here we have this one file, copy, and I'll paste here. You are able to also list only the file. If it is a file, so that it will be give only the file name. And if it is a folder, so it will give all items which are present inside that folder. We have to pass here or directory, but we can also pass here path as. For example, okay, let me use ans. You will see here workspace and workspace tar. So here you can also pass ls and workspace as well. Like that you can also pass it to be the content of. We will try to understand the option how we can be used and what are the frequently used option in a scripting. We have ls hyphen l. L you can search here, press backspace button and hyphen L. Now you will see that one L. Here you can see hyphen L. Use the long listing format. Means here you will get additional information about this content. You are able to see here only the name of item. It could be a directory and file. Enter. Now you are able to see here permissions, user, group, and date, modification date, size as well. And this is your total size of your current directory 32. We have one more option ls hyphen h. Here you can use l as well. So it doesn't mean in which order passing, but sometime it will make it impact. When this will be impact, if any parameter, this is the parameter name, it is not taking any in argument value. If any parameter is taking the argument, so in that case the parameter name and arguments must be come together. ls hyphen h. Now you can see here this time it is giving in a kilobyte, and the previously it was giving the size in a byte. See one more options here. Let me search here hyphen r. Hyphen r, this is the reverse order. So order in which order you can see here we are ants work is on the top. In second it is having a bash script, and third one order is a and so on. But you want to be change top to bottom, bottom to top, so you have to use that one ls hyphen h hyphen l hyphen r. So these three options I have used here. Enter. Now you can see the order has changed top to bottom. So order, so this was the previously in a bottom, but right now it is in top. So order has changed, and here you can see we are using the separate option. But you can use also like that L, R, H with the single hyphen. You can combine it if you are using a more than one with the single hyphen as well. And enter. Now it is working fine. So it's your choice in which order and how you are using a option. But by default here we will use the separate option here as many you want to be used. But let me tell you one more options here. Search up block size. So what is the syntax of this block size? First you have to use this parameter and then the argument, right? So here block size will follow the position, right? So while you are using it, you should have to be give the size with parameter. So let me tell you this how we can use size, right? Size, you scroll down and here you will see the size. Size you have to use this unit, kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte, so on. So let me clear this screen first. ls hyphen l hyphen hyphen block hyphen size and equal. So I just want to convert in a MB instead of a byte or kilobyte. Right now you can see. Now total size is 1 MB and you can see here the size is every folders and files having a size. Let me clear. And we have additional option that we have to understand. What was that? Let me search here hyphen hyphen format. Now you can see here format. So here format. Let's use this one. First, you have to use this parameter, then you have to use the word here after equal. So what word you can be used? You can use this across and commas, horizontal, long, single column, verbose, vertical. And if you are not using this parameter, so instead of this any format that you are looking, you can use this option hyphen x hyphen m hyphen x hyphen l hyphen 1 hyphen l hyphen c. First I will try with this hyphen format. Let me show you first without this format and you can be understand ls hyphen format equal and which one you want to be used. So here I will be use commas. Let me copy and I'll paste here and enter. Now you can see here item was separated with space, but here item is separated by comma. Here by default it was giving in a horizontal item, right? But you want to be get it in a single column, so you have to use that. That is very useful while you will make it the script and paste here, and now you can see you were able to see the output in this format. We have also long as well, right? So long you can be used here. Now you can see, but without this hyphen format, you can also achieve this thing. We have a different option for that, ls hyphen m. If you use this one, so here you can see m. What is the meaning of m? Comma. If you use this one, now you can see you were able to get it that one. And if you want to get it the long for, you have to use l. If you want to get it the single column, so for that you have to use ls hyphen 1. Now you are able to see in a single column. Same way we have to understand another option. What was that? And we have here inode. You can be used if you want to see the inode information, you can use that one. Hyphen sort and sort. Now you can see here option sort hyphen sort, then you have to use word. Which word you can be used? You can use none, size, time, version, extension. If you are not using with this sort word, you can use also hyphen u, hyphen capital S, hyphen T, hyphen V, capital X for extension. ls hyphen L R L T. So what this will do, it will sort according to the modification time. Now you can see here the time. The first it is coming the Feb, then Jan, and as well as the time you can be see the in a decreasing order. So on the basis of it, it is sorting. You want to be sort on the basis of ls sort equal and the time. On the basis of time, I want to be sorted. Okay, let's use hyphen L. So we were able to achieve it. You can also sort on the basis of here, on the basis of time. You can sort on the basis of extension on the file. Suppose we have a file, on the basis of the file extension you want to be sorted. Let me clear it. ls hyphen hyphen sort equal, and I will be use here which one, extension. Copy this one, I'll paste here. Now you can see. Okay, I will use here hyphen L. We are using a L double, so you can see here. On the basis of an extension, we were able to sort, but we have only one file. Therefore, you out ls hyphen L. What is happening? This was coming second last, but this time it is coming in the first. So for what is happening here? First, it is giving the directory, then the file. On the basis of extension, it will be sorted. Here, you can be used the size as well. On the basis of size, first you have to be see highest size files or directory. You can be do that one. Now same way we have a time. So if you use here time, how we can be use this time? ls hyphen t l. So what happen? It will be sort on the basis of a modification time. You can also sort on the basis of a creation time. So for that you have to use the time hyphen hyphen time equal. Now you can see what is the word that you can be used for that. For worth time, you can use the worth or creation, anyone you can be used. For access time, you can use here. For access time, you can be used a time, access, or use. Any one of three you can be used this word. Change time, you can use c time or state, any one of these. So let me use this creation time. When this was created, on the basis of it, I will be okay. Let me use word, enter. Time has changed, and it is also displaying the worth time here. How we were using, and you can also use here instead of for example a time, access time, you can see that one. And you can also use instead of this access time, you can use hyphen u as well. For change time, you can use hyphen c. How? Without using this one. Let me clear this ls hyphen u l. So it is being the access time. Same way you can be use c for the change time. Time is different here. Now you can see that. And we have one more option that I want to show you, that is a here you can see this one, ls hyphen l. What is happening? Second from the bottom, right? But you want to be display first file. Okay, ls1, and it is displaying. So what I will be sort on the basis of a this. And now you will be see that okay, let me copy this. So what happened here? So first will become the directory, then file. So in this order you can be sort, enter. Now you are able to see that one. And you can also use the comma for printing this in a comma format.